What's going on, guys? So we're back and we got the intake back in with the intake adapter to the throttle body. So we got all that mounted up right now. So today what we're gonna do is we're working on the brakes, brake lines. We're gonna install the line lock so we can do some nice smoky burnouts. And then we're gonna install the reservoirs for the brakes and the clutch. And yeah, let's get on to it. Alright, so unfortunately our audio cut out of this clip, but what I'm saying is if you want to go copy you a Hot Rod Brothers shirt, we still got a few left. You can go to our website, which I'm going to link down below and also throw up on screen right here. So if you want to go cop a shirt, go hit up the website and go get one. Alright, so we've been working for a while. We now got the line lock mounted up right here, and now we just got to run the lines for the line lock. So we were trying to figure out where we wanted to mount the line lock, and we were thinking maybe right here where you could see it from the top of the engine bay, but we went ahead and decided that we were going to mount it right here next to the master cylinders, all tucked away so you're not going to notice it or anything. So that's all on there, and now we got to run the lines for that. And yeah.
Alright, so we've been working for a little while. We got the front, rear, and clutch reservoirs mounted. They are mounted onto the frame rail right here next to the engine bay. We use nut certs to thread into the frame to give us some threads for these bolts. But yeah, these are going to be powder coated either gloss or matte black, so they're looking nice and clean. So we're going to get back to work.
Alright guys, so right now we're working on the brake lines, and as you can see from the kit, it comes with this kind of fitting right here. But what we're doing is we have this T-fitting right here, and it's supposed to go up through here past this paneling. And the way they do it from the kit is that you have this little bracket that rivets on just like that. But ours is not going to fit in there, so what we're going to do is we're going to make our own custom little bracket for this fitting to go right through, and that's what we're going to go do right now.
Okay guys, so we are continuing to work throughout the long night. We just started on the hard brake lines. We have the brake flare tool. As you see, you put what size brake line you have in each hole and you tighten it down. And to flare the brake lines, you have this little tool that goes into the brake line and kind of spreads it apart to make this a flare. What's it called? The flare is used to, the flare connects to these connectors like this, and it creates a good seal so the brake lines won't leak. And I've been using this welding wire to make templates. So have you seen in this brake line we've already done, we had to do a 90-degree bend and a couple other bends to get to the reservoir for the brakes. So this is good material to use to make templates because it's easy to bend and stuff. And this is a line we've already bent. It was supposed to go from the front brakes to the line lock reservoir, but unfortunately it cracked when we were trying to flange it.
You got to be very careful when you're tightening down to create this flange right here, because if you tighten it down too much, it'll crack that and it just makes the whole thing unusable.
Yep, so we are going to continue to run the brake lines and we will keep y'all posted.
Alright, so we've been working for a while. I got this brake line running from the driver's side all the way across, down the frame right here. It goes down through here, follows this bar, up to the other side, and connects right here to the passenger side brake line. So that's all good. We'll have to come back and attach the brackets that hold it into place where they need to go. And now I'm going to go ahead and work on making a line that goes from the driver's side rear over here to the passenger side rear, which should be fairly simple because it's a lot less bends to do. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get on that.
Wherever you go, I go. Jordan's not working.
What? They are currently.
Guys, so we've been working for a little while. Luke was over here working on the brake lines, and me and Hayden. We're working on this little filter for the water tank that goes to the heat exchanger. So basically it's just going to let water run through the pump and cool the engine down, but not allow ice to get through. So we had to drill a bunch of 1/4-inch holes in this little piece of pipe just to create a filter for no ice to get in. And also we were getting the paint off the crank trigger bracket in the the bracket for the crank trigger. We got all the red paint off of it because we're gonna take it and get powder coated black just to match the rest of the car, and it's gonna go right there. You can't see, but right there. So yep, we're gonna get back to work.
Alright, so it's currently past 4 in the morning. We've been out here working for a long time now. We got all the brake lines ran, as you can see right here. Got them all ran to the master cylinder. Up past here. Good thumbs up from Jason down there. We got all of them ran. The main one ran right here underneath the by the seat pan. It runs up here over there to the back fitting. And then we got one that runs right across over there to the passenger side. So we got all those ran. We got a little filter made for the water tank. And we got a whole bunch of plumbing fittings on. So next thing we're probably gonna end up doing is getting all the plumbing lines ran and go from there. So yeah, I think we're all pretty much ready to go get some rest and start again another day.